Alright, this is day 39 of 100 days of making a webcomic. I'm now to the point where I'm starting to lose track of the number of day that I'm on. Let's see, find the color palette. Okay, and need one more thing. There we go. Copy my line art. I don't know if I copied that or not. Okay. No, it just stretched the hell out of that image, but that's honestly not a bad thing since I had the image sized in an odd way. And it's not gonna matter in a second anyways when I cut off the edges. It's a very dark environment, but okay, everything's as it should be. Alright, actually still gonna go in this panel song and do something with this back area and sort of darken this in some more so you can't see what's going on. Okay. Oh, but I didn't mean to lock that. Let's pick up a color. I think one of these blues off the ground. And use one of these light grays. I don't know why I'm actually cut. There we go. I'm just gonna assume that darker area is back towards the top of the, or I guess the area they just fell from in the hallway of the tour bus. By the way, this giant room is also deep within the inside of the tour bus. Does it logically make sense? No, it does not. That's why it's there. Once again, I don't know why I'm coloring this in. Select his face. See ears, hands. Voila. Select all white areas. For this, I assume would only be the eyes and the mouth. Oh crap! Why didn't I do that for the bottom panel too? Whatever. Since I'm already here, start putting detail in. So, well, no. Come back to details. Let's come down here. This page is not finished. Or panel. I do that way too often, calling panels pages and pages panels. When you draw so much, I guess you just start to confuse all of it after a while. I never really think about how much you actually get drawn making a comic just because of the amount that you're putting on a page itself. It's like, never mind the hundreds of pages you might make. Like, seriously think about the hundreds, in some cases, depending on how much work somebody puts into a comic, maybe even thousands of small images that you may be putting on a page at a time. Like, that really is a lot of drawing in the long run. Okay, I'll worry about the details of that in a second. Okay, so, what am I doing? Okay, just had a complete lapse of thought just then. I'll go in. Don't do that. Let's go in and do details on Raekwon. Whoa. The hell? Why is it doing that? Select it. Okay. God damn it, me not zooming in again, but in any event. Man, I didn't think about it. I'm gonna be doing that a lot over these next couple of. Why does that keep happening? Crap, that just threw me off my train of thought. Okay, doing these small little flames, the whole sort of chapter. This because I'm gonna be drawing a lot of Raekwon and Dan for a while. It's such a nice day today. If I look like I'm in immense pain right now, it's because I kind of slept wrong, so it's very hard for me to turn my head right now. Luckily, I have a visit to the chiropractor coming soon, so that helps. But It's been a while since I've done this, and I forgot just how much it sucks. But in any event, it's actually nice outside. I might just sit out for a while, just so I'm not just sitting in the house in pain. This really does suck. I just copied 2 layers of the same thing. Yeah, I did for no reason. Also, now is a good time to tell everybody to go ahead and like the video and subscribe if you haven't. Also, a big thanks to anybody who's been following me along this entire journey for the last, I'd say, month and some change. It's crazy to think that very soon I will have made a month doing this challenge already. While this does feel like I've been doing this for a long time, it doesn't feel like a month yet. I mean, a month. It doesn't feel like 50 days yet. Pretty soon we'll be approaching 2 months, which is insane to me. I will say though, having done this challenge, I do work at a much faster clip than I originally did when I started. That's kind of because I've just, through repetition and habit of just doing this all the time and working on this, I guess, the same characters and drawing similar things every single day, I've sort of gotten a little quicker at this. And then the other reasons is a lot of the tools and tips that I've got from some of you watching these videos have helped me out along the way. A lot. Being honest, if it wasn't for some of you guys' advice, I don't know if I would have made this challenge for so long. Once again, big thanks to you guys. And being honest, some of you guys' feedback helps out a lot too. Because even though I enjoy working on my comic, I'm not gonna lie, there's some days when it's just like, oh, can I just not do this today? The answer to that is like, no. And it forces you to be held accountable for doing this challenge, which is nice. It at least shows some signs of growth and life in me working on this as an artist. That I got to the point doing Inktober every year where it didn't really seem like a challenge anymore. It's just like, oh, I'm just drawing for 30 days again. And it stops being fun after a while doing that. This actually feels like a challenge. So it sort of means more when I get something completed for a day. And it also makes me do something that a lot of people complain about with me anyways that I don't do enough of, and that's actually taking stuff one step at a time. I can't really overthink a lot of stuff simply because I just have to go through this challenge day by day. So I can't think too far ahead into the future. Even though, of course, me being me, I've already looked at how much I could get done if I complete the challenge and just keep this up. That wouldn't be me if I didn't think that way, but there's only but so much actual work I can get done doing this. Just for the purposes of the challenge, I guess, if that makes any sense. This area that I'm currently drawing is the ceiling. I was about to say the roof. The ceiling is the roof, I guess. Never mind, I'll stop talking. That was a very odd Michael Jordan quote, but in any event, this is actually the ceiling of the inside of the tour bus, or the ceiling of the inside of a room on the tour bus. That's more like it. Probably a lot more confusing, but I'm trying to map something out of my mind, which is why I'm so sort of stuck in place right now. So if I can do this at all, oh boy, is this gonna get old after a while. Ooh, that's kind of too much. I feel like I could have used an effect to do what I'm doing right now easier though. Matter of fact, I know I could have used an effect to do this much easier. I just had a thought. Did I even shade the inside of the... Okay, I did. Not entirely though. Go back and fix that panel. Okay, Alan, let's pay attention here. Oh my god, I almost cropped the image off. It was crazy when I look at my color palette for some of these colors that I have shaded. On paper, it looks like it matches so badly. I'll sit and try to find the colors I'm supposed to use and just be like, what the hell color is that for? Because I have my base colors and then my shadows and highlights for each color. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier when I was shading the ground, so it doesn't look like Raekwon's floating in space. Okay, and I can delete this because I don't need it anymore. Now that I think about it, there's no reason why Raekwon should have survived the fall like this, but it's also not real, I guess. Yeah, what the hell am I talking about? He walked into a bus where he opened a door and fell into a trap that dropped him hundreds and hundreds of feet deep down into a dungeon, and he smacks the ground. And I'm talking about the realism of him being able to survive such a thing. There is no real logic anywhere else in my comic, and now I want to try to apply it. Yeah, I just thought about it. Tomorrow's panel or tomorrow's page might already be a doozy to try to get colored. See how fast I get ahead of myself already? I do it all the time. The second time, once again, it's one of those moments where it would be nice if I zoomed in, but whatever at this point. I'm only really stacking these on one another to create some type of, I guess, to pile on the colors so I don't just have to take a brush and just drag all these colors one at a time. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but it does in my brain at least. I don't know if I can explain it all that well. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and add text, but for right now, I'm calling this a day. So that is day 39, 6, maybe 7 weeks into this almost. Um, man. Oh my God, my neck hurts so much right now. I have no idea. I hope I don't look as stiff as I feel right about that. But in any event, um, thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said before, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't. And you all have a good one. And I'm out.